Hello, everyone. This is David from Automotive Press. I am really excited to be here because I love sharing about the automotive industry as an automotive engineer with Japanese background. Hopefully, I'm able to share with you unique things about the Japanese car companies and particularly Toyota stuff. So I'm here to share with you some really interesting stuff this week, namely coming from one of the important sources of Japanese news, which is called the Best Car Magazine. Now, that particular magazine, they do have an internet presence which you can access for anyone. But unfortunately, the best news are kept for the Japanese market in their original Japanese Best Car magazine, which North Americans cannot access. You have to have a Japanese address and a Japanese credit card to access the actual original version of the Best Car magazine. And the new version just came out yesterday with some big news. And one of the biggest news is the fact that Toyota Celica might be coming back after all. Now, you also have to be able to read Japanese to get the right information. I know some people are using Google Translate to try to understand Best Car Magazine's Japanese content, but it's less than 50% accurate. So it's not very reliable. Fortunately, I'm fluent in Japanese. As you know, I work for Japanese companies and I'm from Japan. So as a native speaker, I can fully translate and give you the accurate information about what's going on with Japan and with the Best Car magazine. So the most important news coming out, of course, it's about the Celica. As you know, that Celica saga has been going on for a few years now because they trademarked that name a few years ago, and another thing came out in January confirming the name Celica has been confirmed. But of course, just having the name trademark or even copyrighted doesn't is not a confirmation of the model coming out. However, the latest Best Car magazine shows the Toyota is supposedly actually still working on the new Celica versus the MR2, which also at some point may come out. But it looks like there's a bigger chance, a greater chance of the name Celica being revived for a potential sports car. So this is a big news. In fact, according to the Best Car magazine and some of the connections I have, it looks like the Toyota Celica could be revived as a fully electric EV sports car, and that would be a different take on the course of action from what we've been hearing about Celica or MR2. And so this is a new information, a new direction that the Celica may be revived. So we're hearing some rumors and chatters that they're at least considering that concept, and apparently there's some kind of background research work being done on the Celica as a pure EV sports car. So that is going to be part of the Beyond Zero movement or Beyond Zero project that Toyota has already embarked on. As you already know, that they showed the SUV version of the Beyond Zero concept recently, which will come out as a fully electric RAV4 sized SUV next year. And beyond that, Toyota promised many other electric cars coming. So no surprise then that there could be a sports car as part of that full EV rollout and lineup. So it looks like that's a big possibility. And here is the rendering from Best Car magazine. I don't know about the rendering, how accurate that is, but at least engineering wise, the concept of having an EV based fully electric sports car is really exciting and actually sounds very feasible. In addition, they're saying that it could take another form. So, Akio Toyoda, who is the president of and CEO of Toyota, has been talking about electrification strategy and the fact that not everything has to be fully electric cars. It could use a combination of fuel cell, could use other carbon neutral technology, including plug-in hybrid and so forth. So Akio Toyoda is a believer that you have to approach this entire electric strategy from many different angles and offer different options, not just one type of fully electric vehicle, but combine it with plug-in hybrid, fuel cell, and other potential electric vehicles. And one of the interesting technology that may come is a use of the hydrogen energies. So instead of using gasoline, you use hydrogen as a fuel. In fact, compressed hydrogen. And Toyota shows some technology just earlier, which shows the GR with this hydrogen technology or hydrogen as a fuel, and they converted the 1.6 liter three-cylinder engine on the GR to use this compressed hydrogen, and they are going to use that in one of the races as a test bed and as a potential research to see if hydrogen fueled sports car or race car is truly a really good potential for the market. So what the Best Car magazine is saying, and based on my engineering technology, this makes sense that they are considering two potential parallel roadmap for a Celica if it does end up being a Celica. And one is the fully electric EV side or journey or roadmap. The other one is the hydrogen fuel. So still engine, still combustion engine, but using the hydrogen fuel. And that could also potentially be the answer for Celica. The good thing about hydrogen-based engine is that, like the EV, it doesn't emit anything that's bad for the environment, right? It's carbon neutral. So that's another possibility. So the new Celica could be hydrogen fueled, or it could be fully electric. We're not quite sure about that, but there is definitely a chatter out there and rumors and speculation about this. So it could be either direction, but in any case, it looks like there is some movement within Toyota, and they appear to be already working on a new Celica with these two potential technology. And so the Celica is out of the drawing board, and there appears to be some kind of research already on that potential car. So if the rumors turn out to be true and Best Car magazine is accurate, and they often are very often have been very accurate, then the new Celica could be coming out in 3 to 5 years time as a fully electric sports car or as a hydrogen fueled car. That's pretty exciting either way.
There are other news in the Best Car magazine, such as the new Prius, but I just want to share with you the most exciting news first about the Celica. And if you guys want to know, I will create more videos with more news from the Best Car magazine and other sources. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon and take care.